Dear Mike, I just moved to California, and I was pretty stoked to find out that all the grocery stores carry wine. There's one near my house with a pretty big selection, which is great, but every time I go in, I can't help feeling overwhelmed. I know I could go home and look up every wine they sell in there, but who has that kind of time? Any advice?
If you're in a little mom and pop liquor store that has a great wine selection, it means someone in the store cares a lot about wine. Ask who that person is and get their advice. There are a million wines out there, so asking the person who put together this specific selection is the best way to go about getting a good bottle. In a larger liquor store or a giant chain grocery store, it can be a lot more difficult to get helpful advice. Often the wine steward is an hourly employee who might not even care about wine. There are a few things to look for that can help you choose a wine. If you see a wine at eye level that has 2 or more rows on the shelf, it means the sales rep had a goal to meet that month, and he got the store to help him out. Wines at eye level are proven to sell faster, and the more facings a wine has, the faster the bottles move. Take a pass on these. Bulk wineries that make tens of thousands of cases aren't particularly quality driven. The wines aren't necessarily bad, but they aren't complex or good either. Your money is definitely better spent elsewhere. Hidden gems can sometimes be found on the lower shelves, but be careful you don't end up with a bottle that's been sitting in the store for years. If most of the bottles on the bottom row are dusty, but there's one row of shiny clean bottles, take a closer look at that row. This is probably a new wine the store just decided to bring in. It's a newcomer, so it doesn't get that coveted eye-level position, but it also means it hasn't been sitting on the shelf for months. Spend a little time reading the tags on the shelves. These can be a sign of a pushy sales rep, but they can also be really useful. Knowing that some critic likes a bottle doesn't mean that it's going to be good, but it does make it a safer choice than the bottle next to it with no write-up. Start with something you know you like. Merlot, maybe Sauvignon Blanc, something from Argentina, whatever works for you. Find one in your price range you've never heard of and buy it. If you like it, pay attention to the label. Next time, try another wine from that winery or from the same region. Branch out in little steps to find out what you don't like and what you do like without wasting your hard-earned money. The more knowledge you have of what tastes good to you, the more likely it is you'll end up with a great bottle of wine. Enjoy!